welcome to New York Archive. This is the coolest woman of the week. So for people who don't know you, who is Ari and who is she becoming?
Ari is, I like to say, a multifaceted creator. She is and is becoming a safe place for people to chase their dreams and create what they want to create and stay whimsical while they're doing it.
Oh my god, I love that.
Thank you.
I love that you tie in who you're becoming to like a tangible feeling you're able to give other people. Because I feel like it can be like so almost like egocentric to have to be like, okay, like who am I, what am I doing, and what does that mean to me? It's cool that you keep it grounded in like how that feeling affects other people.
Right, I feel like who I am is really rooted in who's around me and who's watching.
What is your ideal shoe for a first date?
I love like a mini platform shoe. I like to assert that I'm tall. And I love a chunky shoe, but I don't want to go too chunky on the first date. A mini chunky like boot or sandal is perfect for me.
What designer brand describes your dream date?
I think I would say Auto Linger.
Baby, let's go.
Right? It's very niche, which is exactly what I like.
That's the point.
Very specific, very niche, very like cut edge, but like they have a lot of blazers that I love, and that describes my ideal woman, aka my girlfriend.
What shoe/archival piece lives rent free in your brain?
I love anything archival Marc Jacobs. They are so quirky, they're so whimsical, they're weird. I love something weird. Not archival, but their past like few collections, their shoes have been cartoony, clown-like.
They're like little gnome shoes.
Yes, I love weird shoes. I love weird shoes.
In another life, I was a gnome.
I think I was.
I might have
a gnome,
been.
a fairy, like...
Baby, I was whimsy. That was for sure. What movie or show do you watch solely for the fashion?
Like Dr. Seuss.
Yeah!
I love something weird. It's like whimsical but edgy, and like that is so me.
If you were an NYC neighborhood, which one would you be?
I think I would say a mix of like the Lower East and Bushwick.
Love. Pork Fountain Kitchen.
Like, yes.
Where do you draw inspiration from?
My inner child.
Oh, love.
A big part of my like art story and my what my art is about giving the things that are overlooked a new story, a new life. For example, like a pencil. Like I was always drawing as a kid, always doodling. I was always a kid in math class. I was doodling outside, not paying any attention. My drawings were about that pencil that I used, but now I put like little tattoos in the pencil because it's like the old me and the new me. So
I love that so
keeping my inner child alive.
Of the art you've created, which piece do you feel like represents you best?
I think I would say this carabiner keychain painting that I just made. It feels very alive.
Yeah.
It looks like it's functional, and that's something that I really love. It feels very like me, yet nostalgic, and I'm very nostalgic. I always am. It feels like such a combination of like my inner child, but who I am today, and like the person I'm becoming, and like the art that I'm starting to create, and the art journey that I'm creating for myself. So, yeah.
I love that.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit more about your Welcome Home show?
And I would love to. This show is all about, like I said before, honoring things that are overlooked and taking a second moment to like realize and understand like why are these shoes important to you? You know, like why are these little things we wear, little things we carry, that like trinket you keep at home that you've had for years, like why are those things important to you? And like these materialistic objects are actually important to us. They have a story, they have meaning, like they do make us happy, whether it's like a quick dopamine hit or you've had something for 15 years that you love and you savor. They're important to us. So that is kind of what my show is about. It's about like that feeling of knowing what it's like to be overlooked, but then like coming back to yourself and honoring that like you are the person that can make yourself be seen in a new light. So yeah, the show is going to be very real, raw, messy. I will be posting a lot more details to come as I figure them out, but it's a learning process, so it'll be very cool and exciting.
That's so exciting. I can't wait to see it come to life.
I can't wait for you to know.
Yay! What is the most standout moment in your career so far?
It's kind of hard to choose one.
Yeah.
I feel like my entire career has been so exciting to me and so new. My art has been in vogue, which is like a really cool thing to say.
Yeah.
And like such a dream come true moment. I went on a brand trip with Red Bull, which was like huge. Such an incredible...
Show the tattoo!
Kind of just like overall, like the entire journey as a whole collective has been like just a standout moment for myself.
Yeah. What is one archive version of yourself that still lingers in the background of everything you create today?
Middle school Ari. The TLDR is that I was lightly bullied for what I was wearing in school.
Sure.
I would be pairing like sparkly shoes with plaid shorts. Like I remember I was wearing like tall Uggs and like long shorts before anyone else was. Like
yeah.
and people were clocking me for it.
But you were standing on business.
Yeah.
You're a father.
Exactly, I'm a founding father.
You're a husband.
Yeah. And I kept wearing it. Like, I remember I one time I worked, my mom was like, okay, you want these like pair of shoes, like you have to do the laundry for a week. So every day of that week I like did the laundry, folded laundry, I worked for those shoes, right?
Yeah.
I was so excited. My mom got them for me because they earned them. I was so excited to wear them to school. And I remember the girls in my class were all laughing and pointing at me. And
That happened to me when I was the first bitch that came to school with the sneaker wedges on. And guess
Really?
what? Look who's laughing now.
she's someone that I do all of these things for.
I love that.
Yeah.
What shoes would be your big three sun, moon, and rising?
My sun would be some sort of chunky boot or like a chunky sneaker. I love a chunky shoe. My rising would be a ballet flat, something with like cute laces on a ballet flat. I love a flat shoe like that, also like the controversy. My moon would be like a sneaky little like witchy boot with like a really long pointed toe. Not too crazy of a heel, but like a sexy leather boot with like a little buckle.
Something you get burned at the stake for.
Exactly.
Finally, where do you see yourself in a year?
Oof. You know, I had no idea I was going to be where I am now a year ago, but where I hope to see myself in a year. Doing this exhibition is kind of like the new trajectory I want for my career. I want to really lean more into being a artist over an influencer. So in a year, I hope to be planning my second or third show.
Yay!
Exhibition.
And I can't wait to see them.
And I can't wait for you to be there.
Well, thank you so much for being the coolest woman of the week.
Thank you so much. I'm literally honored.
Sorry, we gotta go. Time to go shopping. Bye!